Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the continuation of Against the Storm here on Your Professional Walkthroughs channel with me, your host, Max. So in the previous episode, we were able to set up the Olup settlement, which led us to the 3 question marks on the map. Now, one of them are the flooded mines, which this region was heavily exploited by other viceroys. Hostility doesn't grow with each passing year, but you'll gain 2 more hostility points per villager. Then we were able to come across the Monastery of the Holy Flame. The monks of the Holy Flame are fanatically egalitarian order. You cannot forbid food consumption or favor any species. I have never even prohibited food consumption, but the thing which they are referring to is that if you are running low on the resolve with one of your species and you highlight them to give them that buff, that is most likely what they're referring to. And then there is the levitating monument. The power of nearby monument makes everything feel lighter. You can move most buildings in your settlement. Some buildings cannot be relocated, so it's different than your regular houses and so on and such. And because this is going to be the last settlement which we're going to be doing before the cycle resets, I think we're gonna go over into this location and try to get those 9 artifacts and the additional machinery. We're gonna also get our 42 provisions. I unfortunately don't have the luck of having these together. There is a bandit camp, but I think we have already done a region where no merchants will arrive. So with that said, we're just gonna try our luck over here. Ruined settlement is over there. So we're gonna go and venture into this region and we're gonna see what species are we gonna get. Last episode we had the trifecta, where the old musketeers were together, where we had the humans, lizards, and beavers. Now we're taking a look at the potential mixture of humans and lizards and harpies. I absolutely don't like the last option, especially because harpies, besides having 1 harpy at the heart of the settlement, which gives you the light-footed buff so that your people move faster, I don't like harpies. And because we were actually struggling last time to provide the necessary provisions for our people, yeah, all the harpies would be leaving, and if I would be playing this even on veteran difficulty, forget about it. So we're gonna stick to the pioneer difficulty. It's still gonna take a while to get it done, and I think if I'll go just with humans, it opens us up to an interesting scenario, because if we go with just the humans, let's take a look at the modifiers. So we have diverse flora. Vegetation here mutated into unique strands. Each type of tree provides distinct bonus. So we can come across reed, stone, vegetables, meat, insect, herbs, and coal. So farming is not really gonna be that much of an option, probably. So providing biscuits or pies and stuff like that is just gonna be a total freaking nightmare. And because humans and lizards do share the demand for jerky, which can be done through smokehouse, kiln, butcher, or whichever one of the buildings you pick up, you're actually really looking at a beneficial coexistence. Now, unfortunately, they don't share that many things. It's actually the harpies with the lizards that share more things, but because I don't really like harpies, and God knows how it's gonna take long for the game to implement the additional species, and if they're gonna eventually add in additional species with paid DLCs or non-paid DLCs, it's really hard to tell. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna probably pick up the combo of humans and lizards, and therefore it's gonna be the big question of what's gonna be the 3rd species. I would be thankful for beavers, but I don't have control over this. So with that said, let's take a look at what resources we're working with. I would honestly not mind taking meat, because we don't have that, and we don't have Theoretically, herbalist camp to have and spend all 5 points added would be pointless. Cornerstone reroll charge, that's quite nice. It's quite expensive though, so we won't have clay in here, so theoretically we can take more clay. Stone should be then accessible. We have 2 more points to spend. What would be beneficial? I can theoretically take eggs and roots so that we have the food initially, because last time we actually played the game, I was given a really unfortunate seed where I had to cut through a large chunk of the woods in order to get just to the small glades. So it's gonna be interesting to figure this one out. I think I'll go with this. I usually like to have that additional wood at the start, so theoretically let's go with that, because that's gonna allow me to build the houses so that nobody is homeless. So prohibiting food consumption, not an issue. We have here reeds, and here we have these guys, so liege brood mothers are gonna be accessible, which means construction of ranch is gonna be pointless, and lizards are gonna be benefiting from these places because the trapper camps are able to get what needs to be done from them at the best proficiency, efficiency, and all the other jazz. We're gonna be able to squeeze in 4 houses in here. So let's do just that. And now, where are we gonna start cutting our way towards? We can technically go up, or we can go down south. It doesn't really matter. If we destroy this tile, can accommodate the woodcutter. And they can cut through all of this foliage. Give us access to 2. Oh my god, I just totally spaced out on the name of these glades. Glades, that's the word I was looking for. Okay, so this is gonna be it. Let's see. So we're gonna have a small farm potentially, can produce coats, pigments, barrels, flour, barrels, pack of provisions, biscuits, pies, and pottery. I think I'll pick up the small farm, despite the fact that I'm not really that confident. A ranch, as I said, is pointless if the brood mothers are accessible. Herbalist camp is actually something which we would benefit from, so I'll go with this. That's because there's supposed to be access to things like herbs and berries. And if we would have harpies, then the herbalist camp is best populated by those species for the proficiency. Flour, barrels, pack of provisions. I think I'll go with the provisioner. Okay, we're gonna speed this up at twice the speed. So we're gonna put 2 lizards up here, 3 humans probably to the woodcutting productivity. I'm gonna leave the harvester camp for now alone because we're gonna get our meat from here. We're gonna also get some leather, which is nice. So housing is no longer an issue. We're gonna have to get our wood because we have used up all of that. Okay, 2 stone production, gain additional stone every yield. Ancient mushroom farming techniques. Herbs and roots production is increased by 1 for every 75 biscuits. We'll go with the stone. And let's see what orders do we have to do. So first of all, cut through the forest to discover 2 glades. I'll go for it because simple tools are the reward, and we're gonna be cutting to them anyhow. Woodcutter's camp and have enough this, or have the human resolve. That is currently sitting at 19, but I don't like to do human resolve in general. So we will go with the woodcutter's camp, and then we will go with a lizard's resolve above 13 and the valuable resource, which is the ancient tablet, to be unlocked. So I think I'll be stuck with that for now. Once we get our wood in, we will be able to resume the construction of the small trapper camp and redistribute our remaining 5 lizards to work at these workshops. We will put only 2 guys over here for now to chop down the trees. And they have quite a lot of wood to go through, so this is why I would appreciate having beavers instead. And I'm keeping 2 lizards for the trapper camp, and 1 lizard is gonna be left behind to man the construction. Alternatively, you know what, for now we're not going to be doing any construction whatsoever, so let's put everyone to work. And therefore we're going to at least build up the reserve of wood, and once we have the reserve of wood, the trading post can be erected. Shut up. And I'll need some decent spot for this thing. So brood mothers are gonna block our path over there. I cannot really relocate this guy. The reeds are blocking my way in here. I want to get the actual trading post up and running as soon as possible, and these buildings usually cannot be relocated, so but you can be relocated. And if we remove one of the lizards, he's gonna be able to do the construction. And then he's gonna be able to return to chopping down trees. It seems like the first order is finished, which unlocks us the next potential blueprint. Simple tools, training gear, pack of building materials. Tool shop, simple tools, pipes, barrels. Now, I will need copper bars or crystallized yew for either one of those. And right now I haven't really seen copper deposits. Ale, pickled goods, and pack of crops. Pickled goods are, I believe, consumed by lizards. We have to check that. But overall, the brewery seems like a really bad choice. Plantation, smithy, and brickyard. Go with the plantation. So pies and jerky is shared with the 2 species. So those are the things which I would like to focus upon. And our first trader is in the house. Carpenter, who allows us to make blank simple tools, pack of luxury goods. I don't really know what I'll be getting from you. I don't really see that much potential. Let's see, do we have... We will require a pack of provisions for every trade conducted. And so far the offers are quite terrible. So I don't think we'll be doing that much trading over here. I can try to sell you this, but honestly it's not even worth 1 amber. And depending on the margin which the merchant takes, I would not even make any profit on this wood, probably. It also depends on how far they have to haul it in and everything. So 21 pieces of wood for 1 amber. At least I have 1 amber. Or we're gonna have to somehow accumulate the other things. How did I come across these additional lizards? And if I have additional lizards, then let them work. I want to harvest everything we can. Okay, so what do we have in this glade? We have a reed field. We have a moss broccoli patch. The forager camp is best for humans, I think. And then we have a small encampment. We can get a beaver and a lizard in return for, let's go with the meat. This way we will actually have control over what species we are gonna get. So once again, we're looking at the trifecta, which I'm super happy about. And if I'll get the beaver, I'll be able to set him in one of these lumber camps. We have the meat because we have this camp. And that will also mean that I will require additional house. So our beaver is in. He can start chopping down trees. Let's put the 2 lizards in there. That is another order completed. A furnace can produce copper bars, bricks, and pie. A place where villagers can fulfill their need for luxury, cleanliness. I think I'll go with the furnace. If I'll get the production of wheat, and since there is a farmable tile and we have the farm, we will be able to make grain. I'll just need to unlock a mill. And then with either clay or stone, I'll be able to start making bricks. So furnace it is. So happy I was able to cheese it this way, and we came across an event which allowed me to get beavers. I'm really happy about that. Nobody is homeless. We have 1 human, 1 lizard available for construction. And additional fertile soil, small abandoned cache, and more leech brood mothers. We have 6 simple tools. Unfortunately, I don't see the reward for what I would want. Okay, so let's see, policy. Every 2 newly completed dangerous and forbidden glade events, lower hostility by 50. Okay. If you want to take your first, must give 1 wood production, lose all stored fuel upon picking this. Some woodworkers just can't stop working, gain 3 barrels for every 10 planks produced. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. So because we have humans, I'm gonna try to get the grain production up and running. Because biscuits are also enjoyed by beavers. We're gonna need some coats as well. I'll go for the parts, absolutely. And this will also allow me to put 3 beavers to work over here. And that way we can add in the additional trees to be eradicated. Therefore, you guys are able to be maybe swapped out. I'll go for the amber and this. We don't have the infused tools, so let's grab the amber. Okay, so far the orders were quite nice. Common food source, 35. We're gonna get 5 lizards for it. 20 training gear. I'll go for this one, and we can already deliver it, so that's awesome. And heat beaver resolve above 22. We're currently at 11. Reach standing level 1 with 2 settlements on trade routes. probably try to go with the beaver resolve, but I'm quite sure I won't be even able to get close enough. Not unless we do something to help with the current resolve levels. Okay, now, pie, no. Biscuits, do you have biscuits? Don't have biscuits, but you do have flour. Okay, provisioner can make flour, so we will be able to make that. So flour is not really an issue. We will need to set up the farms in order to actually start the production. Berries are over here. I don't care about that. This is gonna get salvaged. This is being harvested. This is being processed. We have 2 humans, so that means 1 farm could theoretically be set up. We have a bunch of homeless population. Okay. So we're cutting into the next glade. Same deal over here, 2 more glades. Reeds are over here. We're gonna have to set up some production, however, for us to be able to provide the necessary goods. I'm trying to look for the furnace. I'm looking for something that can make jerky. A trapper camp is the upgraded version. A butcher. A butcher is what we need. If we're able to set up a butcher shop, but this is new with the arrows. I haven't seen that before. If we're able to set up the butcher shop, that will allow the lizards to do their thing. I'm gonna be forced to also set up the crude workshop in order for us to start processing planks, fabrics, and bricks. Okay, what do we have in here? Wow, that's a lot of farmable land. Also, the worm tongue nest. Interesting. Okay, so flour will not be an issue. We will be able to make that. Jerky is gonna start to be processed. We have some money. Traders will arrive 15% quicker. Yes. Any farmer can carry additional 5 items. Sounds really cool. This is worth something. Along with the meat. We need 12. $12.50. Oh, come on. Cannot sell wood. Great. So we will beef up our farmers. We have a lot of lizards, so I guess this is it. Leather and reed can be selected for this. Planks, stone, and this. Pipes, I'm gonna shut down the production of because I don't really need those right now. Lizards! And we're gonna put on priority the jerky. Not really getting insect, but we can fix that with the worm tongue thingy. So we can have actually 2 of the small trapper cams working simultaneously. So this is gonna be a-okay. I'm actually shocked at how much farmable land I came across so early on. Lizards. So this will allow us to fulfill the need for this. We will have to do something, however, in order to address our situation with the beavers, because their resolve is gonna be affected negatively and it's gonna drop down if we don't provide them with something nice. No beavers available here. Actually going through all of these resources rather fast, or we're trying to tap into all these resources because they're fairly close by. These small blades were so far quite bountiful, so I'm super happy. Wow, a reed field, a liege brood mother, and another fertile soil. Wow, I'm starting to sound like Owen Wilson. Wow, wow, wow. This farm can be set up here. And there's even more farmable land hidden underneath the trees. So if they're gonna be able to chop down this, two humans, please. They're gonna be able to set up shop in here. Quite a lot of farmable tiles. And we're gonna have to clear out all of this and all of this in order to tap into these farms as well. You guys can now be relocated. With 2 more lizards on harvesting of the... Although I would honestly prefer to get the humans there. Let's switch it up. Put lizards here for now. Humans here for the broccoli. Okay, let's see. Royal Academy wants detailed map of region and will supply anyone willing to help. Gain 20 reed and 20 clay for each discovered glade. Absolutely, yes. Okay, we have discovered our first stone deposits. And unfortunately, if we salvage this, we will get only pack of meat and pack of this. And we don't have simple tools right now, because we have used them on the previous cache. You do have the tools. You do have all packs of goods. Nothing goes to waste. Gain 2 bricks for every 10 pottery produced. 2 barrel production. No. So I would need 6. That's worth quite a lot. This does not come close. I can salvage my clay. That will get us closer. Okay. And we're gonna go for another amber and Queen's Grace once we get additional workers in. Beaver's resolve is going down, which I'm not really thrilled about. I don't need that many lizards, so go beavers, lizards, and a human. Yes, yes, yes. Beavers over here, which will speed up the process at which these trees are chopped down. We're gonna have to put down additional housing. No? No? Okay, right now nobody's homeless. That's awesome. We're gonna have access to vegetables, so we should be able to make the skewers. And skewers are beneficial for lizards, unfortunately only. Pickled goods are, however, shared between lizards and beavers, so that should be something which we should look into. And we're gonna need something to mill the wheat into the flour form. We have 1 human. I'm trying to see if I can liberate somewhere a human worker. does not seem to be the case. Lizard is at the heart. The thing is, if we would be able to set up shop for either pies or biscuits, we would be golden. Plantation will be able to provide us with plant fiber. Yeah, I honestly don't know how are we processing currently all of this. Planks are priority, bricks, and also fabric is priority. If we get what we need, that is. We have 2 camps? No, 1 camp for collection of reed. Don't have, we have 5 builders free. Damn. This place is gonna be soon dry. This location has still this potential. We're gonna need the stone cutters. And I'm thinking if we move this woodcutter camp in here, we're gonna be able to cut through all of this and gain access to 2 dangerous glades where more resources might be hiding. This one is accessible. This one seems to be accessible too. So I'm gonna relocate this woodcutter over here for now, in order to clear out all of this. This is gonna mean a lot of wood. And 1, 2, 3 dangerous glades, potentially, with plenty of resources, hopefully. Okay, next order. Complete any 2 dangerous glade events. I think I'll go for this one. Have 10 aesthetical decorations. Aesthetics are blue, which requires the planks to be used. We should also invest into upgrading this anyhow. So 2 lizards for this. And if I would have somewhere a free human, I will be happy. Don't have a free beaver, but we need to provide something for the beavers. Do we have like a place where we can make actually clothes or coats? I need to do something in order to start benefiting the beavers. There's a lot of farms for us to tap into. Herb notes, jerky's down. We should have the meat. We haven't really been collecting rainwater. I would require beavers for that. But we really need to do something with the coats or specialized housing, at least something to boost the morale of our beaver friends. Investigated the cache. It's gonna be another half a point of reputations or Queen's Grace, an additional amber for us to trade. Unfortunately, without backup provisions, I really cannot sell anything, even though I would love to. Once this is done, we'll be able to relocate the camp. Okay, what do we have? Coats. We can do coats. I cannot do coats because we basically have almost nothing which I can sell to this guy. The 2 incense is pointless. I need the jerky and I don't want to sell him the coal. All the wildfire essence. So this merchant is absolutely not benefiting me right now. He's just occupying the trading post for no goddamn good reason. We have 2 humans over there, but I need them there until they deplete all of the vegetables. Okay, a smithy, simple tools, coats, pack of trade goods, scrolls, ale, simple tools, buy, coal, incense, simple tools, training gear, pack of building materials. I absolutely hate all of you. Let's go with the brick oven. We need to get a mill. If I get a mill, I'll be able to then start actually milling this flour, because right now it's just gonna start occupying precious space inside of my storage. And this can be potentially plantations so that we have even herbs and the plant fiber moving in and coming in. Let's give you this. We need to do something for the resolve. Fully aware of our current situation. We already have the settlement node training hub. Gain 1 reputation point every time you sell goods worth 60 amber, while slowing the reputation gain from resolve by 50%. Not a chance. +1 to wood production. Lose all stored fuel upon picking this cornerstone. I hate this. Reroll. Crowded house. Yes, please. So now we should be able to house in more people in these things. But the specialized houses would be absolutely great. I'm trying to determine where to put these. For the biggest buff, unfortunately it seems like the insect has been depleted. We will manage, still have plenty of meat to collect, so we will have the jerky. 3 lizard workers. We need humans, so... Oh man, this is simple tools. I think I'll go with this one, which will allow me to put in the second human. I'll be able to start doing the ring collector. I will need to keep 2 beavers for the rain catcher. Okay, what do you have that I can use? You have a lot of things that I can actually use. I actually love your items. So we can get pickled goods. And we can get biscuits. I hate the fact that I cannot sell the raw wheat to anyone so far. That is not helping me. Pies are great, but pies only benefit... actually they do benefit 2 species. So, this is worth 11 amber. Herb garden will allow me to provide the villagers with roots and herbs. So we would have farm, plantation, and herb garden. Okay, let's see what can we sell. That would make us a nice chunk of change. 3250. So if I throw in something extra, this one piece of clay is gonna be probably absolutely useless. 3248, great. We'll get the herb garden. And then with some of the amber that I have 3 simple tools, which is not gonna cut it too far, but he's not selling those anyhow. 10, 10, 10. That's worth 17. And a brick. Okay, this is gonna now buff up the resolve for everyone. Put in the beavers. Harpies are the best for collection of the rain. But now we have 30 even herb garden to just switch things up. Unfortunately, the range of this herb garden is the problem. If I relocate you over here, though, the thing is, roots are used for... We can put them over here for skewers. A grain can be used for oil production. Plantation is for berries and plant fiber. Plant fiber is used to make the fabric. Flour is what we are gonna require. Let's put the provisioner in here. And pack of provisions is gonna be necessary for running the trade routes. So let's mill some flour. We have some grain in our storage. Berries would be useful for wine production. I'll go with the herb garden. Okay, what do we have? 18 out of 22. I think I'll go with this one. Okay, complete 8 trade routes, have 3 tablets. Wow, this is a great reward. Question is if we're gonna actually get the potential to get these stupid tablets out of the glades. Key blizzards resolve above 20. We are at 13, about to go down. Complete 10 trade routes. Absolutely hate that you want me to trade this much. Have need for this fulfilled. I'll go with this one just due to the simple tools requirement. And if we still have the stockpile of the pie and jerky and everything, that could have theoretically resolved at least some of that demand. Okay, you guys. Go down here. Harvest all this reed. And we're gonna process all this into herbs and the other fancy stuff, such as roots. Over here, flour is being made, and we are gonna therefore require the... some structure where we can actually make biscuits and pie. Where do I access that library of whatever is where? Orders, trading posts, trade routes, consumption, recipes, food, pie, blah, 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 blah. No. Over the resolve, we are getting close to another goal being fulfilled. We're gonna need 2 humans in here. Housing crisis is not currently hitting us, although I would love to start accommodating the species into their dedicated houses. So if I would be able to make 4 lizard homes, 4 human homes, 4 beaver homes, I would be ecstatic. So this should now house 3 lizards. And we have cracked open the first dangerous glade, which has a large egg nest or worm nest, moss broccoli patch, clearance water geyser, a coal deposit, medium abandoned cache, a small destroyed caravan. So this thing, traders are afraid and will not visit this area. Neither trading nor trade routes are available. 1 impatience point. People are afraid of whatever destroyed the caravan. -4 global resolve is active only when the corresponding glade event is being worked on. I think I'll go for this one. I'll assign the 2 lizards in order to get this done so that we have the negative effect of not being able to trade out of the option. So right now, this should be postponed. This will require... So far, I have not seen a single cache which will give me the ancient tablets, which is starting to freak me out a little bit, if I'm being honest with you. A large basket, 50% to amount of goods produced at the plantation. Reinforced axe, wood cutting is a lot easier. You've managed to enlist some excellent hunters. Meat production increases by 1 every 25 times it's produced. Let's go with meat production because we're gathering a crap ton of meat and we will need the meat for the jerky. We have a trader who has decided to show up despite everything. A kiln is a great place because it produces coal, bricks, and jerky, but right now I don't need that. Simple tools would be nice. Question is if we can afford them. We need 10, so I would require 8 simple tools out of this guy. That's worth quite the fortune. We have crystallized dew somehow. So I'll go for it. And I'll go for the citadel with the amber. This is gonna get resolved. We have quite a lot of food here, but we're gonna require the upgrade for the foragers camp. Otherwise we won't be able to get that broccoli. I will be able to gather all of these bugs if we get the trapper camps. We need better population. We currently don't have free workers, so I don't want to start destroying houses and get the homeless population. Okay, 2 beavers, 3 lizards, or 4 humans and 1 lizard. I'll go with this because I will need humans. And now we can start taking a look at those houses. Human homes, I'll be able to make 1. Shelter. Okay, so a smokehouse, a cellar, a smelter, a lumber mill. A lumber mill would be great for planks. A jerky, pottery, incense. Wine, pickled goods, and jerky. Cellar sounds like the thing to do. And we're getting barrels for processing the planks, if I recall it correctly. I have to check. Yeah, we have that buff. So cellar it is. This has been officially depleted, so you guys go here, you guys go here. You keep chopping down those trees for me. We have 4 homeless lizards. Two houses. A homeless beaver and homeless humans. I would really like to not use the stupid crude workstation anymore. But unless we change things up, I won't have that many choices here. Potential plantation can be placed up there. I need to make clothes. Revisioner is already responsible for making flour, so brick oven for pie production would be nice because that would help us out. And it would get us closer to fulfilling the need for pie. Cellar is for pickled goods. Skewers are not being fulfilled. I'll need the damn brick oven. Okay, hold on. Is this? No, it's not. So let's do this. Yes. We will put down the road like this. This way we get the additional space which we need for the decoration pieces. And we need 4 of those. A house can be placed over here. Like this, we will resolve the current status of the ancient heart and we will upgrade it further. This needs to get cleared out. Trader has arrived. Okay, so we should not see any lizard living. Why are these lizards living in here? Or did I accidentally clicked on... Yeah, like, why are these lizards living in here? I don't get it. Let's try to buff them up. And the human homes. We need planks.
Hello.
A cookhouse, skewers, biscuits, and pigment. Gain 3 instants for every 10 roots produced. Yes. All buildings have storage capacity increased. Any insect feeding on mushrooms. Gain 1 insect for every 2 mushrooms produced. No, thank you. Okay, hold on. Need for pie fulfilled. Need for skewer fulfilled. You have pie, you don't have skewer. Damn it! I had my my hopes up. We have quite a large amount of flour. It's worth 28.80. I'll go for it. Because I can buy potentially some simple tools. and pay the rest with, let's say, meat. So now we have 10 simple tools. So if we come across a large cache or even a smaller one, we should be able to extract what we require. This is a forbidden glade. I'm not sure how I'm feeling about that. Okay, orders. Beaver resolve, not great. These ancient tablets are really screwing with me. And have concentrated water, so I think I'll go just for this one. And now it's the stormy weather, so we're gonna be able to accumulate that. And okay, Master of Exploration. Cut through forests to discover 3 glades. Have 2 of these and complete 1 Forbidden Glade event. I don't have the education need fulfilled, so let's go with this one. I really am gonna have to hope that we will be able to start uncovering things which are gonna be giving me those stupid ancient tablets. Because it would be kind of idiotic if the seed is giving you this as a sort of objective for you to fulfill, and like automatically it cannot be done even. That would absolutely suck. Okay, we're gonna move you beavers and the lizard in here. You're gonna cut through all of this. You guys are almost in the next dangerous glade as is. Okay, we have a order. A cookhouse. Ale, pickled goods, pack of crops, oil, incense, coats. Druid's hut. We do need the coats. I think I'll have to go with this one. Druid's hut. We don't have the stupid planks. Great. Why don't we have enough planks? That's a mystery. This workstation is just unable to keep up with the demand that we have for the resource. Gain 2 insect every time woodcutter cut down a tree during the storm. Storage routes spread across the land. Wood production is increased by +1, but harvesting and planting are 25% slower. Economy migration. Rumor has it that your settlement is one of the wealthiest in the realm. Newcomers will arrive 15% quicker for every 2 levels of standing you have with other locations. Let's go with the insect. We're chopping down trees like crazy as is. Are we able to... No, not really, huh? Okay, so what are we gonna use you guys instead for? I don't even see the potential to tap into this. Okay, how's the farming potential in here? This is where the humans are gonna go to. We have a human merchant in. Need for jerky, need for pie, need for skewers. I don't need none of that. Grain production would be nice. Gain 4 fiber for every 12 vegetables produced. These are really nice buffs, which I would like to get. We have a lot of stone. Shockingly. That's worth 18 point something. Okay. And we can theoretically replicate the process in order for it to be worth, I don't know. This is already enough, so we can reduce. Okay. Getting migrations in at weird times, I have to admit. I don't think I'll go with this variation. How's our homelessness? I really need to do some building which will allow me to make the stupid blanks faster. This is ridiculous. I really don't want to have second crude workshop. And I would need to clear out all of this coal in order to, or this junk in order to get to the coal. These two beavers here are done. We have 10 lizards who don't have a work. I need to fix that ASAP. So, a woodcutter camp with lizards in it. You guys are not just gonna sit with your hands in your pockets and not do anything to contribute. Not a chance. I'm gonna put you to work over here as well. Okay, what do we have? Reed field, leech brood mother, worm tongue nest, coal deposit, fertile soil, medium abandoned cache, rain spirit totem. These large camps will require trapper camp. This thing, though it might be primitive, fishman magic can be very effective, destroys all roads in the settlement. I hate these things. We don't have the resin. We can use the simple tools. We would get the ancient tablets. So while that happens, all of the roads are gonna be destroyed and will have to be re-established by us. Which, I mean, at this point, I don't really care. I don't care. Woodcutter camp. Number 2, which gives us additional lizards who don't have a job. We're gonna be able to tap into these additional brood mothers and stuff. And we're gonna be able to set up this harvesting camp in here. If all goes well. So ancient tablets are going to be absolutely necessary for us. We have them in bunch of the Queen's orders. Lost knowledge 2, blade, ancient tablets 2, dangerous blade event 3 glades. Still need to cut 2 glades. And theoretically another workshop can be set up here or a farm. Let's go with lizards. They must be loving all this vegan nonsense I'm putting them through. Thing is, if I don't clear out these trees, we won't be able to make our way to the next place. Let's cut through all of this. Forgot about that camp. I want to have access to this location too. A large cache means 10 tools. Unfortunately, I have used up a bunch of my tools. Now the flood is gonna happen. So all the roads are gonna get washed out. The resolve is going quite down. Two dangerous glade events have been completed. We're not really fulfilling that many needs, that's the problem. I need the artisanal shop up and running. If we get that, we'll have the coats. And we can make even barrels. Unfortunately, harpies are the best for this. So we won't be making any progress in this department. We can put down the second camp over here. And what do you have for me in this location? So we have leech brood mothers, the large ones. That requires that trapper camp. Then we have a stone-tooth termite burrow and a scribe. A scribe. This thing is able to produce scrolls. I think I'll just salvage this. And this location, nothing can stop hungry stone-tooth termites swarm from feeding. Destroys all stored building materials, bricks, fabrics, planks. Awesome. Harvesting and planting are 60% slower and active only when corresponding glade event is being worked on, which is so convenient considering how many freaking farms we have up and running. I don't have the necessary resin, so I'll have to wait for this one, and this one will require quite the substantial amount of simple tools in order to be cracked open. This will require the herbalist camp in order to be processed. So I guess we therefore don't turn this into another plantation, since there is literally a ton of herbs, berries, and plant fiber to be harvested in this spot alone. We need to do something with the planks. Large baskets. Amount of goods produced by plantation. Training grounds. Royal Academy. Let's go with the beefier plantation. We're cutting into quite a lot of dangerous glades. Still need to salvage these ancient tablets from here. And if I cut into the third glade, I can cut off the Master Explorer event. So stone deposit small, moss broccoli patch small, reed field large, stormwater geyser, fertile soil, medium abandoned cache, large destroyed caravan. This thing, again with the traders being affected, huh? Quite a lot of goods. I think I'll still go for the Citadel. And of course you don't have the stupid tools that I do need from you. Unfortunately, even though I can buy pie, I would be still short on the other stuff. Let's see. Let's hope the queen doesn't find out. You can choose one blueprint from all unlocked blueprints. Wow, 54 amber. Planting crops is 25% faster. Yes, please. That is a no-brainer. I have a lot of freaking flour here. A large amount of meat. So let's try to run this down to get closer to the 50 amber. Okay.
Read the memo.
Handy set of notes how to survive in the wilderness written by anonymous viceroy Increases global food production speed by 20%. Nice. Trade routes without the pack of provisions, not really gonna happen. And not a chance I would ever sell the parts, because I need those. Like you would not even believe. Quite a lot of coal. I just don't want to go for a mine construction. Beaver has left, which is not great. We need to beef up that resolve, and I'm trying to compensate for the Queen's grace by doing all these caches, so that we actually can achieve victory on this run. I need to hold on to the ancient tablets. Hold on. I can deliver this. Unfortunately, that means I need to do this, but I should still have them.
Hello.
No, they are gone out of my inventory. The need for pie. Let's give you some biscuits as well. Okay. Getting the coats, so that should fulfill the demand for beavers and humans. A clothier, coats, waterskins, scrolls, waterskins, fabric, pack of luxury goods, copper bars, place where villagers do BS, smokehouse, foragers camp. The thing is, if I go with the forager camp, I can tap into the big broccoli, but there's larger demand for actually these additional things, because there's just large brood mothers and the large insect patches. I think I'll go for the forager camp though. Don't have free humans. Okay, let's see. We need beavers. This would give me back that one beaver, which I lost. 2 lizards. Just think this is a better deal. And we will require... I did not have anything which I would be able to use here, but I need to salvage this for the ancient tablets. And I need to do this ASAP. Problem is I don't really have anything that I can dump in there. Druid's hut, oil incense codes, furnace, copper bricks pie. We need those stupid planks, but I just don't see myself producing them fast enough. And the thing is, we have enough wood. Problem is, we don't have a specialized building that can increase the pace at which we are getting some of this stuff. Let's get the cellar. Homelessness is not an issue. Humans have super high resolve. If I can do additional housing, that would be great, but seriously, I need planks. A better access to planks. The humans would be better in here, so let's give them the chance to do that. And I still have a crap ton of lizards to work with. I don't really need a geyser. I'm not really using the liquids as is. Can theoretically try to install it over here, put down the 3rd lizard in here, so that we buff up the production. Oil. I don't really need oil. Lizards resolve is low. Don't seem I can sacrifice any of that. Crap, we don't have enough things. It's driving me nuts. I need a human. We're using lizards as is primarily everywhere, as we have 24 of them. How in the world did this become a lizard colony? I don't know. Simple tools. Yeah, I could really use those. Some beavers are leaving. If we would be playing this even on the tougher difficulty, it would be that much brutal. Amount of goods produced by herb garden. Yes.
We don't follow.
Okay, I'm gonna need the infused tools apparently. Question is how many? 7 and 3. That's 10 infused tools.
We don't.
That's 30 amber alone. Not even gonna haggle about it right now. Don't need even more lizards. I think we are quite well set. Let's go for this. Okay. So we're keeping our lizards at least occupied. I can theoretically try to get 5 more over here. We do have the lizards.
We don't follow.
That's 15 amber.
Let's go. Follow.
Okay. This is gonna give us quite a lot of Queen's reputation. Working 3 Glade events simultaneously. Need for jerky is not being fulfilled. Housing. Anyone homeless? No. Can do 1 human home. Problem is, right now don't have free workers, but eventually, fingers crossed. Quite a lot, quite a lot. Crap, could have picked up a few more infused tools. I still had the money for it. For more amber and more stuff. One makeshift foes would be actually quite fun to have access to. Pack of provisions is what I would, however, probably prioritize. Just because we need those for shipments in order to make the trade deals. So jerky can be produced here as well. All these things are gonna get cleared out. Not gonna lose hopefully everything. We have quite the low quantity of beavers, so I'll go with this one. And I'll have to start relocating my beavers. Clear out this, and all of this. And you, gentlemen, get all of this cleared out.
Bueno.
If I will be able to do this, I'm able to move you here. Clear all this out. Four lizards, one beaver, two homeless beavers. I need something, some carpenter workshop or something. A trapper camp would be absolutely what I need. Absolutely. Because now we can tap into those large brood mothers. And those large insect pods. Of course you don't have simple tools. Why would you have something that can be useful to me? Woodcutters move faster. And I'll sell you... This is worth that much. It's 44.24. You know what? I don't want to sell you the entire supply of my wood. So let's do it like this. Spread it out evenly. Ta-da! We just made a lot of money. Already have the buff for moldy supply. The thing is, I need to fulfill the need for skewers and pies. So the brick oven. Have I not yet constructed the brick oven? Let's get it up and running. This place is just not able to function fast enough. That's the problem that I am seeing in here. 2 humans for the big broccoli. Lizards, pie production. I don't honestly even need coal. Let's give 3 guys to work on the pie. And hopefully once we get the skewers up and running a little bit better. You should have access to all you need in order to make the damn skewers. Relics. Done. Crap, now we need 2 more. Yeah, that's okay. We crack open a chest and get the reputation points. We are solid. 0.75 will not get me where I need to get, unfortunately. But it's close enough. Cannot believe how much farmable land did we come across in here. It is ridiculous. Flour is still the priority. A pack of provisions can be priority too. You know what? Let's do it like this. Beavers are leaving. Yeah, that's the species for whom we're doing the least amount of stuff. Unfortunately. Gain 2 amber for every 6 pack of trade gets produced. Gain 1 villager every time you discover a new glade. Yes. Well, we can still cut into some glades. You never know. There's a small glade over here. It's just weird at what time now the newcomers are arriving. 50 seconds till the next merchant is in. Well, at least now we don't have a starving population. That's the benefit. Pickled goods. Weren't we meant to provide pickled goods and something? You were able to make pickled goods. Are you making pickled goods? Yes, you are. Okay, I was hoping for simple tools, but again, a middle finger to my face. It seems like another utopia is gonna be fulfilled, so with that, we're gonna actually win this. Gain 3 incense. We already have that. Planting crops is faster. We even have that. Can get some pie and pickled goods, but I honestly don't see the point of it. Sell these two.
Hello.
I don't really need any of this stuff right now.
Hello.
If we hold this for 20 seconds, that's it, we're done, we won. That's it, we've done. We won. A lizard settlement. Cycle of the Wild, a monastery of the Holy Flame. So this is gonna be to our deeds, which is gonna help us level up. And maybe we'll get some new fancy stuff. So, a Monastery of the Holy Flame achievement has been unlocked. And it seems like click to the end of the current cycle is what we're gonna have to do. So that's gonna mean that our 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 settlements are gonna be unfortunately lost, which is kind of unfortunate. I think I made my way through here because there were question marks in this region too. So if I wouldn't done it otherwise and I would have proceeded through here, I think we could have tapped into even these secrets, but it is what it is. So let us go to our smoldering city. Our deeds, we have 3 of them. Night Fern. And upgrades, are we even able to afford anything due to the high price of the provisions? No, not really. We're kind of bottlenecked here. Embarkation bonuses now have 20% more resources. That's actually quite nice. Unlock a pool of difficult, time-sensitive orders. Gain 1 embarkation point to spend on resources. Gain permanent +1 number of trade routes you can do. So the potential there is quite large. So we're gonna leave it at this point, and hopefully you all did enjoy the episode. I don't know what the thumbnail is going to be, but yeah, it's gonna be fun. So yeah, with that, I'm gonna wish you a pleasant rest of the day, and hopefully I will see you all at the next one. I have no idea what the brass order is honestly doing, so that they have 21,360 points. It's just ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous. But yeah, at least I was able to set up 5 towns. That's important to me. So thank you all for watching. See you in the comments or at the next one. Check out what the channel is up to while I work on the bigger projects. I promise they are coming.